Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. It's Prue here, Prue Blennerhassett, leading intuitive business strategist and women's transformation catalyst. And I help women to really connect in with what it is that they're here to do, how it is that they're here to deeply serve, the sacred work that they're here to do in the world, and to be able to package that in a way that offers incredible transformation for their clients. Hey Sheridan, how you going? Lovely to see you here, beautiful. And offers incredible transformation for their clients and also has them be divinely compensated for the work that they do. So creating a beautifully transformative package that they can charge a really good price for because of the nature of the work and who they are and what it is that they're able to do for their clients. So I help women with their packaging and also their messaging, how to do what they need to do online and how to sell to their existing clients, as well as how to then go on and scale and share their work beyond just the people that they already know or that are already in their community. Hey Lynn, how are you? Beautiful to see you here. Thanks so much for joining. So it was evident to me last week in popping up that live video challenge. Hey Kelly, live video challenge or invitation, that it really was bringing up a lot of stuff for people. And I'm not surprised about that at all because personally, one of my greatest challenges has been around authentic self-expression. So, I had various situations in my life. When I was 6 years old, I stood up in front of my grade 2 class and I went to read out this story that I'd written, and for whatever reason, I got shut down by my teacher and humiliated. Essentially, that was the experience that I had, was one of humiliation and embarrassment. And on top of that, I've always carried quite a bit of weight through my life, I guess. And so my experience has been one of learning to hide. That is my old story, is of hiding from the world and staying safe and being protected and all of these kinds of things. So I really empathize with it being challenging for people to go live on my video and share themselves authentically and vulnerably and all that kind of stuff, because it really can bring a lot of things up. Hey, Katie, beautiful to see you here. And Katie said that she's, committed to doing a live. So I would love to see yours at some point. So I really wanted to talk today about what's holding you back from sharing yourself, from being seen, from truly being seen, like really allowing yourself to go there and go to that next level of vulnerability, of authenticity, of deep sharing. Because I feel like this is not only what helps us break through our own personal blocks, but it helps us break through any blocks that we're having in our business, because how we deeply connect with our clients is through engagement, and this is one of the most beautiful ways, other than being face to face with someone or being on a Zoom call. Being live is the next best thing to do in terms of your clients being able to really get an understanding for who you are, for your energy, for your vibe, for what it's going to be like to work with you on a really deep, beautiful level. So I'd really love to invite those of you that are watching, and even if you're watching on the replay, to pop in the comments and just let me know, what do you feel might be holding you back from sharing yourself, like really truly feeling like you can share the depths of your soul on your life and with your community or with the people in your life, because there are layers of openness that we have in our lives, and that's all about being mindful and having appropriate boundaries around what we share and where. But there are still blocks to, you know, us doing that even. Hey, Stephanie, beautiful to see you. So I'd love you to drop in the comments and let me know, what do you feel might be holding you back from your next level of comfort in sharing yourself. So even seasoned speakers, you know, have a new level that they can go to in their presentation and in their comfort, in their confidence with sharing themselves, sharing their story, their message, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, like I said, vulnerable self-expression has been one of my biggest lifetime learnings, and it's one of the reasons that I'm so incredibly inspired about supporting other women to be fully expressed in their lives, in their businesses, in their communities, because I feel that when we are being as authentically ourselves as possible, and when we are in the greatest level of integrity with ourselves inside and out, when the gap is as minimal as possible, I feel like that's when we are in our greatest level of power, and that's when we are able to have the greatest impact that we can in the world. So it's not just it feels best to us, but B, it also, you know, has us be most effective, I feel, and most impactful in our families, in our communities, and in our world as well. So, you know, things that I used to worry about, if I was, you know, thinking about doing a live, things that I used to worry about, or, you know, if I was just thinking of even sharing myself, is, you know, what if they think I'm too XYZ, too large, too ugly, too young, too old, to be on camera? You know, what if what I have to say they just think is lame and nobody cares? What if, you know, the camera, the video, the audio doesn't work, and I feel like a fool or look like a fool? What if the tech crumbles around me and I'm like, I don't know. You know, what if they think that I'm a fraud and that I don't know enough, and they pick holes in what I'm saying, and all that kind of stuff? So all these what ifs, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if. And thank you for the love. I'm seeing that come up. So there's all of these things that can come up for us, and it's completely, you know, natural and normal, because as we go through our journeys of life, we pick up all of these things along the way, as we know, and that's, you know, generally what we spend the rest of our lives undoing, is all of these, you know, limiting beliefs and negative self-talk and all that kind of stuff. So it's really just about, I guess, recognizing these things in ourselves is not a matter of admitting failure in any way. It's a matter of successfully being aware of where we're at and how we can get to our next level. Because whatever that thing is the key for us to get to our next level. So the limitations that we come across can usually come down to one or more of the following. Conditioning and wounds from childhood or family upbringing, and that can be, you know, generational. It can be things that, you know, have passed down from, you know, your grandparents to your parents, and then, you know, as a matter of your upbringing, were instilled in you. They can be things like negative self-beliefs that are taken on through life experiences. So, for example, the 6-year-old me that had the experience of being humiliated and embarrassed by showing up and sharing her story, you know, then feels like, oh, it's not safe to be out in the world. You know, I'm going to have that same experience of embarrassment or humiliation. Limitations can also come down to past lives. You know, if that's a part of your belief system, you know, things can have happened previously that can kind of carry through. So all of these things are falsities or falsehoods. And what I mean by that is that even though the event or situation happened, like for me when I was 6 years old, even though that happened, does that mean that I'm not worthy now? Hell no, it doesn't. Does it mean that you're not worthy now? No. None of that stuff means that you're not worthy, that you shouldn't be seen, that you shouldn't be showing up, that you shouldn't be sharing yourself. The world needs to experience you in your fullness and to to hear what you have to say and to be a part of what you have to share. It's really important, and it's especially important with where we're at right now. So I really want to encourage you to, step beyond, become aware of, perhaps if there is something there that's standing in between you and your next level of vulnerability and authenticity and integrity, and being able to share really from that deep place, to succeed in identifying that and becoming aware of that, and then looking to move beyond that. So what can we do when we understand that we have a wound around visibility? Well, the fastest way to heal the wound of visibility, in my experience, is to become visible. So it's not about sitting around and, woe is me, and, I'm just going to wait until I have something important to say before I show up. It's not about any of that. It's about simply showing up and starting where you're at, because practice gets us to feel more comfortable, and through action we become confident. So the confidence builds and builds, and we hone what we're saying, we hone our message and what we're talking about and how we share and how deep we can go, how comfortable we feel. All of those things get honed in our time. Oh, hey, Sandy and Samantha and Stacey and Stephanie. Hey, beautiful women. So I hope that's been helpful so far, just chatting about, really what's the things that can hold us back from sharing ourselves, from truly being seen, feeling confident and comfortable to be seen and be heard, because your soul clients can't connect with you when you're hiding. They can't connect with you and your sacred work when you're not showing up and when you're not being visible. So the work that I do with women really helps them to step through their next level and to feel so confident in what they're offering in this incredible transformational package that they're offering. So they can also, feel confident going live and being able to share their work, share their offering, and invite clients in, because, we're all here to provide something of incredible value, and it's really time for us to step up and to share. So if there's anyone here who hasn't already jumped in and shared a live video experience so far, I've so enjoyed watching the women who have stepped up and out of their comfort zone to jump on and share themselves. So if you go to the group, it's the post is pinned to the top, and it's really sharing about who you are at the depths of your soul, the work that you're here to do, or your soul work as you know it so far, and what your deeper mission is. So like I've said before, you can't get this wrong. You are welcome to fumble through it. If you have audio, video issues of any sort, it's not a problem. Nobody's going to, get angry or feel upset about that. I just really invite you to break through, to step through that, and to come and share yourself. It would be really beautiful to have you. And it's been incredible also to watch the women in the group, jump in and support each other and encourage and, offer feedback and comment on, different parts of the journey. So that's been really, really heartwarming for me as well. Now, if you would love to have some more help from me, potentially, or jump on for a free heart-to-heart where we can have a chat about where you are now, where you want to go. We can map out a strategy for you to package your brilliance and be able to sell and make really beautiful money without becoming a machine, without doing the burnout and the overworking and the overgiving. That time is done. We are so done with that. So I would love to have a conversation with you. I have a beautiful Divine 90-day program, but there are no pushy sales whatsoever. You'll get incredible value from our call, and I absolutely love connecting with women. regardless of whether they decide to work with me or not. I had a beautiful divine connection this morning. So I invite you to book in for a call. The website where you can do that, the link is www.ceopriestesschat.com. And yeah, I really look forward to connecting with you in whatever way, or to seeing you go live in the group. Sending so much love, and hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.